I lost the footage of this being built, but I'll go over the process of what it does the best that I can. You guys remember this little iron factory here? I have decided that it's not enough, and so I made a second floor. No, excuse me, third floor. Mind me. The whole premises of this third floor was just to get me more rods so that I could make these frames here. So I got 2 assemblers making them, and that's that. And as you can see, I've routed it quite a long way across my factory here. I also have a small copper production going on here. I'm also routing this stuff to the same area. You can also see that I've routed all of my modular frames this way, underneath my truck station, and up into that area there. Okay, this here is my steel production, and I'm proud of it. Lots of load balancing and lots of work, but it looks pretty cool. I have the full conveyor belts of steel being routed through the floor, and you can see them with the glass foundations, so you can walk over them and see the production, which is cool. But as you can see, I got this high point here just above that so that you can see everything that's coming out and going in. You can also see the modular frames from earlier going into the building, which is super nice. Also my trucks. You like them trucks. And if you haven't noticed already, look, hyper tubes. Also, this is what I'm doing with my steel on one floor.
Why is there so many steel conveyor belts? What the f—
And above that, I also have my modular frames up here being routed this way. I'm doing it on the other side as well. All of these steel pipes that are in production below, though, are getting routed into another building downstairs and into 3 assemblers making these stator things, which are being put into 2 assemblers kind of on the left there, and making some space elevator stuff. Also, this is what I'm doing with all of my modular frames. This assembler on the right side here is making some space elevator stuff. So you see those come out. I also have one on the right that's making some as well, but I have them going along this slow conveyor belt. So yeah, this one on the right here. That'll be it in terms of catching you guys up. So this will be the first building that you'll get to see me do, because I feel like that might help make it look nice. I don't know. Also, whoever let this guy in here is so getting fired.
You're fired.
Guess what, folks? We don't have to go out for biofuel anymore. Yipper-dee-doo-dah. We got Section A of this power plant, and if we take this hypertube right here, we're gonna go on a journey across the land, and we're gonna go to power plant Section B.
Centipede.
This is my power plant Section B, and as you can see, I really don't care about it because it's a temporary production. I just wanted to put dubstep in the video. It kinda looks nice on the inside, maybe, probably. I don't know, you tell me.
It's building time, boys.
So I'm gonna be getting some building blocks with my coupons that I've been kind of farming just by leaving the game open like a total noob. So we're gonna build a foundation that is massive, specifically for fluid production. We're gonna build out quite a bit so that we can make it pretty thick as to not interrupt the roads. Let's see here. My 5 IQ chooses that one. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna use it though. I don't know what for. Maybe I should move it forward? Nah, actually no. What if we instead use this one? And then have these as like the side of the foundation? I'm just gonna build all the way around. You don't know how big it's gonna be, but I'm just gonna build all the way around with this crap, with tons of shopping trips back and forth to get more cement because of how big it's going to be. That took probably around a good half hour to just get that one ring around that entire area. I am worn out. Okay, so we need a little bit more depth and thickness to this design. So I'm gonna... Do I want to put it on top or do I want to put it there? Put it there. See how that works out. I don't know how I feel about that. Because, like, I could have pillars sitting on top of there. I'll figure it out in a sec. Right now, I kind of want to figure out what the underside is going to look like. Because there's got to be something giving it the illusion of it's being supported by something from underneath, something supporting all that weight of sorts. Something like that, I'd say looks pretty good. I like this idea. Design is coming. I can feel it. What if I slap some walls on that bad boy? Give that bad boy some feet for some extra spice. I like it. Was also keeper. What's this? Do I feel design coming on? Yeah, no, there was an idea coming in there, but I'm ditching it. I really like this though, but I'm thinking about doing it the other way and putting some foundations like through it. I'm gonna put a pillar on the other side of the entire structure. Well, now that I've created a pattern and spent like 3 days trying to develop it, I have to build the entire pattern fully throughout the entire ring. Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
3 days later.
I'm gonna make a Trump joke. I built a wall, and it took me a few days, but I did it.
1 eternity later.
Well, that's finished. Please kill me. But hey, at least I got hypertubes around the entire building so that when I need to go shopping, it doesn't suck much. Guess what I have coming into production now? You just kind of slowly watch it from a distance, just kind of fill up. Also, there are these pump things here. Yeah? And I know for a fact that I'm not the only one that absolutely hates them. Oh, hey, look at that. They're starting up. Meanwhile, back at home, I'd say I am more than ready to receive the resources about to come in from across the land. I like watching these pipes fill up. Now we just need to pump it upstairs. Now that we finally have resources coming in, we need some kind of power setup. So I'm just going to like set a power pole wall thingy on every wall. Now that I got that done, I'm going to set up a temporary production for oil products. I hate how I have to rely on trucks to be able to keep my power grid in place because sometimes they mess themselves up and then my entire power grid goes down. That's why section A of the power grid is going to get destroyed later. Now, when it comes to actually building the production, I did set up a small one, but I need to finish building the actual floor itself before I start building the production line.
3 days later.
Warning, lots of footage was lost. Montage to catch you up again incoming. just as a quick explanation for this little iron factory here, I have no plans for it in too near the future, but I made it, so that's great, I guess. So as of right now, this is all of the liquids we have coming into the base right now, and then this is just where it's coming from. Not from its natural source, of course, but also... Oh, crap. I messed up. Ouch. Anywho, I was gonna show off the pumps in the montage, but I'll show them now. I have to use like 3 of them and then an extra 4th one at the top just to keep the resources pumping through at full flow, which is like 300. So, yeah, that's nice. Okay, folks, that's gonna be it for this episode. I am working currently as much and as hard as I can on making the 3rd episode. As you're watching this right now, and if you got to this point in the video, well then thanks. Nobody probably will, because of how annoying my voice can be sometimes, probably. The next video I'm going to be working on trying to get more oil into this spaceship looking thing, and I'm going to try to get a little bit more entertainment value here. So yeah.